Hello, hello. Yo, Nikhil. Yo, new name. Good evening. Yes, shout out to SacralVibes. Good evening, Chandu. Now I remember. Early timeout. Yes, believe as long as you wish, till it's needed for you. Hi, Suraj, Surai. New name. I'm telling your name all the time. Either way, new name, don't worry. Sir is from Latvia. Well, I love meditation. It's just that I don't have any more relationship with meditation. I still meditate, but without purpose, like just to chill. This channel is about self-inquiry, meditation, awakening. No cannabis. I am adjusting the Streamlabs, don't worry. Testing out some stuff. Wouldn't call that heavy work. Phone tasks. I don't know, man. Just do it. Hello. You can use it. You can use it in many ways. I don't worry about what's right and what's wrong. Real me, Nikhil is mod for some time. Latvia's crime rate is low. What is hedonist? Yes, real me. There have been days where Nikhil is misbehaving, but he's learning. People change, you know. You have to allow them to change. Caption of the live. We'll try to feel it, Gupta. What could this mean? I want you to look inside you. What resonates when you see this subject? You are doing meditations, but now you don't get any thoughts. Sorry, there shouldn't be slow mode. It's lagged. New name, there will be lots of different sensations, discoveries in your mind when you meditate. Lots and lots of new things happening. Should you start to panic? Absolutely no. If you know the root wisdom that you are nothing that comes and goes, then nothing will trouble you. Hello, observer. No, I have not subscribed to Beast. Nikhil, don't hunt for people in chat. May I have some? Got some herb in my neck, in my throat. real me. Yes, life is full of patterns. Life is a cycle. Each day is a cycle. You understand with the caption that we should trust in life, but without trusting that everything good will happen. Only to trust life is beautiful. Not exactly Gupta. Subject is about allowing trust to happen and seeing if there is someone in you, some subject, some inner self who needs to trust, or is there trust alone as just as cloud passing by. Do you make trust to happen, or trust happens on its own? New name, you're telling the old me was really in survival mode constantly, and that hurts now. New name, don't worry about old you or new you. Just observe both of them. How do you quit marijuana? Marijuana. Just don't do it. See in you who is addicted. Is there someone in you who is addicted? Find the you who is addicted. Hi. Yes, about loops. Loops are happening, but if you see that this moment is only reality, there is completely no problem about loops and cycles. Actually, these loops and cycles are not even real. They appear as real. But this moment is only reality. Gupta. I am here for those who are ready to look deeply. If someone is not ready to look deeply, they will not understand me. Yes, they are illusion, and at the same time part of reality. Illusion is part of reality. By Lucky TV. Wish you the best. This channel, I guess it's not needed for you. What is sacrum? I don't know what is sacrum. But either way, everything is connected. Okay, I'm not gonna. Hey Anmo. Look at these kind of things that you type. How do you look at your thoughts? I feel like Gupta, you haven't looked in you. Who is thinking your thoughts? In most cases, it's really not about, actually, it's never about what you type here, what you think, what is problem for you. It's always about if you see who is thinking, who is being troubled, who wants questions. Everyone assumes there is someone in you. and just starts to play with lots of thoughts, wants to know lots of answers. Hi, Paul. What observes yourself observing? While you try to find it out, you are growing. Mind will always try to find out something, someone. Mind will always try to find out God, awareness, being. Mind tries to find in you something that he can understand, that he can hold. So how do you think? How can you end this loop of being dependent of what your mind finds? I'm from Latvia, Paul. This channel is about self-inquiry, about knowing who you are. Or, I would say better, knowing who you are not. Ankita, how do you feel? How can you find God? Should you find it? Is it hidden? If you are alive, if everything exists already, is God hidden somewhere? New name? I don't know. But of course, if brain is damaged, well, there would be lots of different behaving patterns. To awaken, it's only important for mind, for ego, the separate self. If there is no ego, there is no need to be enlightened. This is the thing. You all are already this essence of life. You can't become more. You can only stop believing in beliefs that makes you feel different. Ankit, there is no one purpose of life, Ankit. For me, the purpose of life always was to find out who in me needs purpose. What is this me who needs purpose of life? What do I mean by know who you are not? Just know who you are not. Real me. Can you be anything that passes your mind? Originally, this body and mind was not given to you by you. It was given to you by someone else. So is this you? New name. There can be or there cannot be awareness, like consciousness, being aware. Ego is the one who tries. Ego is the one who feels like I should be aware all the time. There should be 100% clarity each moment. This is how ego thinks. Thank you, unique videos. Hope you get something from these streams. Not quite. Not quite, not quite. Giga Chad. I don't make any of thoughts. Completely no thoughts that I make. What do you mean, Gupta, by actually? Are you trying to find something real in discussions? I mean, you can. But look what is behind discussions. Eshan, the thing is free will. There is a thing called free will, and at the same time, nothing is free will. Can you see how that can be, that these both are true statements? You see, new name, reality, existence itself does not need anyone to be aware of it. It just is. This moment just is. Only the separate self feels like he needs to understand existence. This is how, if you can understand this, your ego will completely dissolve. It will transcend. If you can see that nothing that happens requires a subject in you, and totally everything is happening on its own, then you will be free forever. Hello to Canada. Canada or Canada, I don't know. But you know what I mean. New name, you can see that and can't at the same time. Let go in you the one who wants to know everything, who wants to understand everything. This is where ego is hidden. Can you be okay with the feeling in you when you don't run for answers? like they are needed for you to survive. The one in you who needs answers to survive, that is this separate self, illusion of separate self. It is hidden so deeply that you don't even see that the one who needs answers, that is ego. No radix. New name, everything matters. Because everything is happening. It's allowed to exist. It's not like something matters or does not matters actually. It's always just, it is what it is. Gupta, then dive deeply into meditation if you have started, because it will show you what is fear. It will show you if there is someone in you being afraid, or is there fear itself just passing by like a storm. Do you understand what I mean by storm? Because you would lie to yourself if you would try to convince yourself that storms are bad, they should never happen outside. Same thing is with your fear. There is no problem if they are there in you. Problem can arise if you identify with fear, when you identify with decision maker, when you identify with habits. Hi Varun, hi Otto. For everyone I am something different. For each one's mind I am something different. Heaven and hell as what? Every one of you can fantasize about anything you want. But do you see that these fantasies happens nowhere else than in this moment? Hello, Big Boss. Hello, Kartik Malik. Kartik Malik, my perception of life does not depend on what I experience. Hello, language. Auto trying is not for me, dude. If trying comes, it comes. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But I am not the one who tries. Ottoman, why should I become pastor? Why should I become anything more than I am right now? Victorian Vampire, this channel is about self-inquiry, meditation, spirituality, awakening. We talk here about everything that you are not, so you could see who you are. No Eshkan. Yes, Ottoman, your parents are gods of your body and your mind, but who is God of your parents? Who is God of trees, of animals, of sun, of all you can experience? Yes, Kartik Malik, when I will come to India, we will dance, celebrate, eat foods, and so on. Ottoman, I am not religious person, but last time I was in church was few weeks ago, because I just like the vibe. I like the vibe of churches. I like architecture and so on. But going to church does not make me anything more or less. Life at the moment does seem very busy. You try meditation when you can. Sure, Victorian vampire. Well, I'm not guiding meditation here. But I hope you know what meditation is. Ottoman. You have opinions, I see. Kartik Malik, I see you are interested in things about me. Are you doing this because there is nothing more to know about yourself? There is not one thing I love the most. No, Ottoman. Sorry, I don't agree with that. Because those are just words. God is beyond words. Words exist in God. But word God is really not the word I use here, because people understand crazy stuff with word God. Crazy imaginations, crazy expectations. No, I'm not atheist. Ottoman, none of them are better. It all depends on your understanding. It all depends from your interpretation, how deeply and clearly you can understand what some religion is talking about. That's the thing these days. Everyone understands religion's interpretation in different way. That's why I never was into some religion. I prefer just common sense. That's right, Eshan. Being atheist is just another label. Everything is just another label. If you can see that, then man, that's great. For those of you who sees that everything is just a label, you are deep already. What do you mean, Ottoman? What is my God's name? Why should God need a name? I just, I think for you, God is something imaginary. That's all. For me, God is this moment. For me, God is the most realist thing. Mr. Valentin, imagination happens in this moment. Always. I am not telling you that imagination is not real. It happens in reality. Yo-Yo Mahish. Explain you what, Ottoman? Ottoman, I am not here to make you believe in something. Tell me, how are you alive at this moment? How do you see your thoughts, Ottoman? Ankita, for the separate self, for ego, I don't know if it could be possible, but God is always there. You don't need words for that. Before, listen, everyone wants to talk about God I see today. But have you found out who is the one in you who thinks about God. If you feel separate from God, separate from existence, then find in you who is this separate self in you. Can you find it? Because it's useless other way. You're suggesting the ego wants words and human qualities in order to connect to it deeply. The thing is, well, this is how mind's evolution works. There must be ego who feels separate and then uses words and human qualities and everything he can understand to fade. Ego shapes and then it fades. Well, this is paradox about ego. He shapes, he holds you. And then he actually shows you how to be free of ego. Ottoman, what are these silly questions? How old are you, Ottoman? Yes, it is impossible to know God without knowing yourself. Both conceptions of God and yourself live in your mind. Conception of God is no different than yourself. For someone, God is something more and something bigger because there are more feelings attached to this word. This is a great play, a game where mind seeks mind. One thought of mind seeks other thought of mind. Very funny game. Do you see that all you create are your thoughts? Every concept, every belief, every imagination. You perceive this world only through your mind, through your brain. So, how could you know who you are? How could you find God if there would be no mind to use? Ottoman man, I'm feeling this is not for you. Well, typing is not for you, but you can still listen what happens here. Yo, Bilbo, the life's title. Basically, the title says, do you see that there is no one in you who trusts? Trust is just a movement, same movement as any other thought or feeling. Trust does not need a belief that there is some real you in you who trusts. Yes, Onion fans. Isn't trust movement because it comes and goes in you? So isn't that a movement, what comes and goes? Everything that comes and goes is a movement. Is trust always there in you? See in you what is not moving, what is constant in you. because this is how I see everything, absolutely everything. Of course, I see that trust is different than memory, dreams, words, images, but in the core, it is just the same movement, same happening, same coming and going than anything else. Onion fans, to some people it's constant. Really, is body something constant? Is body itself something constant? So how trust can be something constant? If it's there only while you have body. Bilbo, if you will deeply understand in you what you just said, because you said a great thing, then you will be free, completely free. The one who truly sees how nothing is constant, the one who truly sees it, becomes free. But it takes time, and that's okay. It takes experience. Hello, Sirkapu. Sirkapo. Sirkapu. Scandinavian brother. Jody. We all know what is trust, but can you see that trust is also coming and going? What is that stays? Once you are completely free, onion, you know what? Then absolutely everything continues. And there is no one who needs to be free anymore. Everything continues without someone who needs to be free. No, I'm not Hindu. Eshan, humans are not the only ones in existence. Humans are part of everything that exists. No one's gonna throw you to hell. this is something you imagine. These kind of thoughts just exist in your mind. That's all. If you feel like you are your mind, if you feel like you are separate substance in your mind, then hell and heaven definitely troubles you. Yes, Eshan. But what you said does not end like a thought. It can be experienced. Not by you. I know that the way I talk, it breaks the mind. But sorry, it is how it is right now. So many beliefs in chat. So many mind-made stuff in chat. That's completely natural. Basically, almost everyone who types believes in lots of stuff in their mind. I understand that almost every one of you looks at yourself as inner center, and your life is happening to you. You are so important. But have you considered that this is something you only imagine? Do you have courage to stop completely and look what is in this moment without following your old patterns of dreaming with eyes open? Most people, when they stop in this moment and try to look, they are actually not looking. They are somewhere imagining in their minds. So first you have to get yourself out of this continuous thought flow. Hi, Maimona. No onion fence. Freedom is not as big as you interpretate. Freedom is only one word I can use. Surav, karma exists only in your mind. Everything is related in this world. Everything leads to something. Different actions lead to different results, of course. How can you be free of thought flow? Find out who is the one in you who wants to be free of thought flow. Do you see that the one who wants to be free of thought flow is just another thought? Can you see this? If you don't see this, meditation can help you. Lots of things can help you to see this. Meditation is one of them. Hello, Piyush. Of course, Ezek, but it depends on who is saying this. Sure, Nick, he'll spit it out. Why these things are so confusing? It will be confusing if you are not used to them. In spiritual awakening, lots and lots of confusion will come. Even to enlightened persons, confusion continues to come. But this confusion is seen just as movement, not as something that happens necessarily with you. Nikhil, I'm not going to discuss that. I am talking here about person, but not about personal information, no casual TJ. Well, yes and no. I don't use any stuff. I'm fine, Manzi. Ankita Singh, I really respect that you want to find clarity. But it probably will not come to you when you want it. I cannot, I don't know, you see, clarity I can give to you from this YouTube live stream is very limited. But either way, it all comes down to how open can you be, how honest can you be to yourself in this exact moment. I will use bathroom quickly. Yes, water is very helpful. Nikhil, what was your question? I love you too, Lucy. I love every one of you. All of you are accepted, as well as me. Ankita, how are you looking for clarity? Is clarity for you empty mind? Is clarity for you some thought of all the thoughts? But you know what can help you to see clarity? Inner space. Can you see what is in between two thoughts? I'm here for everyone, Lucy. Including myself. I am no separate than you. Aditya Yasani, I don't look to dreams probably the same way you do. You can ask me what I like doing what of that I'm doing I want more in future. But it really will not change anything. For me, future and past are the same. Is clarity something that is found? I don't know what you mean by clarity, Jody. What is clarity for you? Is clarity enlightenment for you? Because clarity has lots of ways how to see it. Yo, Rod, you know why you are here? Because it's this moment. We always meet in this moment, no matter if we see each other or not. Rod, when I will end this live stream, you will still see me, and I will see you. The one who was asking about dreams. I really do not concentrate on dreams because future and past, I'm telling you, they are not as real as you imagine. It's about what you do in this moment. Where are the questions about clarity? I made the question for you and everyone's gone. I am not single and I am not taken, but I'm married. Rod, you know what is the key? The key is that there is no one who manages. There is no one who needs to stay all the time in some kingdom. There is no one who needs to be aware all the time. No one who needs to know all the time. Every movement is allowed. You don't get tricked anymore by awareness, consciousness, unconsciousness, and stuff like that. When you have deeper knowing that every single thing will pass, you are not attached anymore as you. And there's peace in that. There's freedom in that. Search ends there, when there is no one who is searching anymore. And this no one dissolves in you when you totally can see, clearly can see without doubt, when you have experience of seeing that everything that comes will go. It takes time to realize what this means, that everything comes and goes, what this really means for you to see that everything comes and goes. It took many years for my ego to reach ground zero. It's not fast process. Clarity is there but not recognized, not something lost. Yes, I think we are in a constant movement towards the clarity, like a dance. Jodi girl, yes, you are very wise. But this constant, I will just add to what you said, constant movement towards actually is constant letting go, because when life happens to each and every one of you, you are intentionally or unintentionally forced to let go, to unidentify. Because almost everyone gets exhausted of cycles of life, different feelings, bad feelings, life not working out all the time as you wished. Life is full of these things. After great happiness comes like, let's say just happiness as well ends. And all of this is a movement. You are saying movement towards, but I could say it is movement towards something less in you. It's always about movement to something less. Rod, you say the kingdom inner does not go. Yes, it does not go. Your attention may go. Inner kingdom does not go. And your attention will always fluctuate. Can you be okay with that? Can you accept that there is no one in you who needs to be constantly aware? When there is strong belief that you must be constantly aware, constantly recognize, let's say, silence, constantly see all your thoughts. While you have belief in this idea of constantly, that creates very, very unseen and subtle separateness, separate self, illusionary self. Nikhil, Chris, if you ever get sad, how would we know that you are sad? Yes, my face is not good at showing emotions. But I mean, if I would be extra sad, then you would see tears. But in many cases, sadness and just being tired are seen in same way. Anas Salmas, you're saying you're depressed, life is not worth working at all. Do you say this to me as someone who wants to find truth? Or are you saying to me this as someone who is very depressed? I have to know, from that depends my answer. In Latvia, it's 1 1 a.m. I don't know if Ankita is man or woman. Wait a second, wait a second. Ej, no es gandrīz netīšām pārslēdzu, kamēr tu turēji, ak, Dievs. Nē, viss labi, viss labi. Ak, man šito nevajag darīt. Ui, sorry. Anna Salmas. So you asked if truth to be even found if you could give truth. I'm glad, percipient. I told that truth cannot be found while there is someone who seeks for truth. So don't try to find truth. See if there is someone who seeks it. Or is this feeling to find the truth just a feeling that passes by? Does this feeling really happens to someone in you? Or is this feeling just a happening, just a cloud? And actually same thing is with depression. Is depression really happening to someone in you? Or is it a cloud that comes and goes? I bet that you don't experience depression all the time. It's just something in you that you really fight. Of course, no one likes these bad feelings, these dark clouds, but if you fight them, that creates war. That creates separateness. That creates illusion that you have to fight depression. Rod, hey, Rod, you are very wise as well. Don't try to escape the seeker. Let it completely take over you. Let it exhaust you. There is nothing wrong with seeker. Seek until you seek, until you see what really is this seeker. Isn't it just a thought? No one should try to understand straight away what I'm saying. Better try to feel it and remain in the understanding level that you are in now. What am I saying can change you, can change something in you, but don't lose your own way. Because everyone has to deal with their own ego to be able to see through it. No one has to just believe in what I say. Kaka, who did say here that nothing matters? Everything matters. Anna Salmas, finding your partner is not finding love. Nikhil, what question? I guess I did not see it. Some Jodi girl. Yes, some journeys are solo. Finding out who you are does not require being lonely or being in relationship. Both paths, both ways can work. I have European English accent, especially Latvian. Yes, Ayush, of course I know Modi from India. I know everyone from India. New name, what are you talking about? Block Rod? New name, you just woke up? Rod is really great person in this chat. New name, dude. I guess you don't see his messages. Yes, it's not about good and evil. New names, new name. Every one of you is different. I mean, that can happen to every one of us. Even me, that something just comes over and you tell something that you didn't want to tell. That's life. Student, sorry, if you are extremely into religion, I will hide you, I will enable you from typing here, because this channel is not about extremes. If Jesus is your way, student, then let it be like that. If you are deeply into religious beliefs, let it be like that for you. That's needed for you. I will adjust Streamlabs so it doesn't pop up quite often, but I mean, for now it's just helping a little bit out. Yes, it is getting late. Not quite tired at the moment, but We'll stream probably like for 10 more minutes. Okay, student, it just sounded like you don't accept anything else in life than your own religion. Save you already said. That means you want to say something more. No, Nikhil, I'm not ending right now. Rod, you know what? I will tell you one funny thing. I never did become what I seeked, because when I was in phase of seeking for many years, from 18 till 34 years old, 16 years of seeking, I never find that what I was seeking for. The seek just ended when the one who seeks shattered. Hello, Hitler. You look like you stopped meth a week ago. That's actually a funny comment. Whoa, middle fingers in chat. Chill. No more Hitler for today. Rod, you have to risk to lose everything to find the truth. Give up in you everything. And it does not mean to become some madman or to give up life. There is difference. Yes, when truth is destination, it is never reached, because there is a great trick. If there is destination, that means you are separate. from destination. That means you don't see that this inner subject is same as objects it sees. Destination is reached when you can see that destination is completely the same as the one who was seeking it. New name. Truth is both inside you and outside you. Depends on what do you mean by inside you. No, I'm not Christian, but my name is Chris. Yes, actually, once you find truth, you will have no doubt about that. Yes, new name. Of course, truth is always here. It's not seen because the one who finds is blind. The one who seeks is blind. It's not as real. The one who seeks has no eyes to see the truth. So truth is truth truth is seen by becoming less, not becoming more. What is truth for me? This moment. Okay. I will end the stream after 3 minutes. Good night, good day everyone. It was pleasant talking with you here. Lots of deep topics today. Best way to meditate. Yes. Sit and don't do nothing, yet remain present. Don't add second layer of thoughts to your thought stream. Let them happen. Let everything come and go in you. Don't do anything. Recognize what is there in this present moment. Recognize how everything is changing. And can you see what is unchanging? I always have used one of most ancient meditation techniques, most simplest. Meditate on inner silence. It is, many of you would say that it can be constant. This inner emptiness is constant. But actually, there is something even more constant. But don't think about that. Let's just say inner emptiness, inner silence is constant. Recognize this in you. Stay as this as long as you can. Keep your attention to this silence in you. That will lead you somewhere. That will lead you each day deeper and closer. Meditation is about being present. New name today, no view, because it's the same as yesterday, like for real. And I don't want to open window because it's minus 20 degrees outside. When we will talk again? Tomorrow, Ankita. Tomorrow at the same time as I started today. Tomorrow, Ankit, tomorrow, like Saturday, for me Saturday, 11 p.m. Latvia time, maybe 10 p.m. Okay, goodbye, goodbye. Peace everyone.